My name is Camille Schmidt. I've been at Anthem for 15 years. What drew me to Anthem was the excitement of something new and something that felt like it was our own, and being able to be part of the church plant and the beginning stages of a new church was really exciting to me. I would say something that deeply shaped me at Anthem was my relationship with my community, certain people who really held me accountable to things that I said I wanted and things that I spoke about needing, some relationships that have stood the test of time, and specific people who have consistently checked in with me even when I didn't want them to just help me feel seen and feel loved and acknowledged even when I wasn't asking for it. And that ultimately led me into a life of just beauty and repentance and freedom through sin. And for that, I am forever grateful. Before coming to Anthem, my faith was very routine, and grew up in the church with knowledge of who God is and knowledge of the Bible, having gone to Christian school and been raised as a Christian in a Christian home. But I would say it was lacking in depth and really knowledge of who He is and having a true relationship with Him. There's a time in my life where I really struggled with an addiction, and I think I tried to outrun or outshine the things I was struggling with in my sin life with performing and with serving. And in a sense, it was like burying the weeds and just expecting if I put enough soil over the weeds that it would be gone. But we all know that that's not how that works. And I think the Lord has been asking me to remove the weeds from the root, and I have finally been able to do that. And the amount of freedom that has been brought to me through listening and doing the hard work of removing the weed, I have been like completely unchained and brought out of the prison of shame that addiction can hold you in. And I just think that my relationship with Him is real for the first time, and I don't have to perform. I don't have to serve. I do it because I want to, not because I'm throwing dirt over the weeds. The weeds are gone, and it's just been nothing but growth. Anthem matters to me 15 years later because it's my family. I think that there is obviously literal family, and I have a great family. I love my parents, I love my brothers, I love my family. But I think that when you expand outside of your genetic family, you realize how much reliability you have on people when you really need them. There is so much excitement happening for this church, and just the sole fact that we will have our own home for the first time in 15 years to really make ours is something that I could not be more excited for. I would tell someone who's new to this community to join a community group, to be brave, and it can be really scary to come to a new group and to be with new people that you don't know. But if you allow vulnerability and press into the uncomfortable conversations and talks that you might have, you'll be so surprised with how much more love you will feel through the people that Jesus is shining through. And I think this community is just full of creative, loving, honest, amazing people, and that God's really doing work and proving Himself through them.